In today's video, I'm going to talk about what I actually do for work, because I've been getting asked that question by quite a few people recently, actually. My income is broken out into three buckets. Number one, leading sales at my family wholesale business. Number two, instructor at CourseCareers. And number three, additional online income streams. I'm proud that I've actually figured out how to make money online, and I've diversified my income to a point where I have not had to work a W-2 job for the last 8 months. I now find myself sitting on the 45th floor, downtown Austin, Texas. Sun is directly into my eyes, so I can't see, but at least you have a cool view, and it's great lighting in my face, hopefully. And we got airplanes and wind, so bear with me. I posted more than 1,000 videos to this YouTube channel, which is another statistic I'm really proud of. And over the last 3 years, I've really documented my career, figuring things out in the real world, moving from Ohio to Dallas, starting my software sales career, SDR to AE, 60,000 cold calls. You guys have followed along with me for the most part. And as you guys know, I got fired from my software sales job back in March. And since then, I've moved cities 4 times, which I haven't necessarily talked about too much. And I've tried a lot of different things work-wise. And that's what I want to get into today's video, because I think my content has fallen off a little bit. And I want to get back to the basics. I want to focus on being as transparent as possible, talking about what I'm actually doing, and just add value and give without the expectation return, because I think I've lost sight of that and the reason why I started making content in the first place. I want to talk about specifically the last few months for me from a work perspective, because I think about myself in terms of my YouTube banner, right? Or my LinkedIn banner, excuse me. You see on LinkedIn, and you got the title. You're like, I'm senior account executive at XYZ company. You work at this company that everyone knows. You got the status behind it. You got all these colleagues behind you, all this support, you're making a lot of money, and people know who you are, and it's cool. And when you get out of that, you're sort of left scratching your head saying, okay, what is my identity? Who am I? And I'm very much someone who based their sense of self-worth and value completely in relation to my quota attainment. So when I was hitting quota in my software sales job, felt great. When I was missing quota, didn't feel great. But the whole time I was like, I'll just make YouTube videos and hopefully, it'll be good, make some money online, help some people along the way. And when that's your identity and you lose it, you definitely do some soul searching. So that's what happened to me. When I got fired, I said, I got to leave Dallas. I've been here the last 5 years. I just need a fresh start. So I moved to Denver, Colorado, and thought that would be the answer. Was there for about a month and a half and ended up leaving because I pursued the solopreneur route. And I thought, hey, I'll just make videos, I'll post content, I'll sell courses and do all that. And then it comes to a point where you realize that if you don't want to make a video today, then all of a sudden the whole operation fails. So I realized, although you have a lot of leverage and time flexibility as a solopreneur, I want to build a real business. I want to have a machine, a system with a lot of people and help those people be more successful and ultimately make a ton of money in the process. So fortunately, 18 years ago, my family actually started a small wholesale business that we always talked about me getting involved in, but I didn't want to just leave college and get in the family business and do all that. I said, you know what, let me have at least some honor. Let me go get some sales experience, and that's what I did. 5 years, corporate America, all that, sold a lot in the process, and actually learned some valuable skills. Went to Colorado, didn't really want that, so I said, you know what, let me move back to Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from. That's where our warehouse is. That's where my parents are at. Let me get involved with the family business. Shortly after getting involved, I realized, you know what? A wholesale business where you're importing product, warehousing it, and wholesale distributing it, it's completely different than software. So I really missed working in tech. So I told my parents, you know what? Maybe we should sell the business. I don't know if I'm necessarily all in on this. So we tried to pursue a sale, and that ended up backfiring, actually. So that was a terrible idea on my end and bad recommendation. And then I said, you know what? I'll just get another job. It's been a few months. I'll get back in the job. I'll have a high-paying W-2. I'll keep doing the core stuff, and all that will be great. So I started to do my job hunt, and I actually posted a video on this of applying to sales jobs that I don't have the experience for. And I highly recommend, if you're in your job search, apply to jobs that on paper you don't meet the qualifications for. I identified a few companies, applied to one that was selling HR software. I have some experience in that. Got a first round interview because I sent a video to the VP of sales. They declined me. And then I said, you know what? Wait, why am I trying to get a job again? I have this opportunity with the family business, although it's harder than I thought. Let me just figure that out. So for the last few months, I've just been grinding behind the scenes, committing to the family business, along with some of the content stuff, which I'm going to get into shortly. And in the last few months, I'm proud to share I've closed more than $50,000 in net new business. Keep in mind, entirely new industry, entirely new buyer. And this is based on me learning a new product, identifying who are our customers, who are companies similar to our customers. Let me reach out to them, let me get creative, let me meet with them, and actually generate new sales. So I've acquired about 5 to 7 new logos and more than $50,000 in net new sales, which I'm incredibly pumped about to actually say out loud. And now that I'm taking a step back and analyzing it, it's not a bad start, because when you're new to a sales job, you're kind of ramping and figuring all that out. So I've really been doing a lot of soul searching and deciding, am I really committed? Am I really all in? And when I initially started my software sales career, I don't think I was all in originally, and I struggled, and then I really committed and went all in, and I found a lot of success. So I realized, you know what, I gotta be all in, I gotta be committed. I think it's actually kind of interesting, the family business angle, building with family, and having the opportunity to build up something that's already been, the foundation has been laid. So I'm excited for that opportunity, and I'm gonna be talking more about what the business is, what we do, what I do day to day, the tech stack I've invested in, and how I go about it as someone who operates a small business. Because I originally thought it was kind of lame, but now that I think about it, it's actually kind of cool. So I'm gonna leave that there, and that's bucket number one. My second income stream work-wise is instructor at CourseCareers. I got connected with Troy, the founder, about a year ago, and it's been a fantastic partnership. We've helped more than 1,000 students get hired in jobs in 2023 alone. This relates to tech sales, which I focus on, but we've also helped folks in sales, software sales, digital marketing, IT, and there's a lot of other professions on there. So if you are currently looking for a job and need extra support and a boost, I have linked my CourseCareers affiliate link in the description below, which will save you $50. But regardless, check out the free intro courses. And that's been a great partnership. Basically what I did was remade the entire tech sales course based on my experience, having actually been in the workforce, started as an SDR without any connections, any experience, any connections. I just said that, any internships, and someone who promoted multiple times. So that's been really fruitful, and that's where I think the conflict comes into play, because I'm like, do I just only make content talking about tech sales, even though I'm not in tech sales, but hopefully I can benefit CourseCareers, or do I focus more on making content talking about how I actually spend the majority of my time, which is leading sales for the family wholesale business? But regardless, I'm still all in on CourseCareers, and we're doing a lot of great things over there, and I'm proud to be part of the team, and I think we're just getting started over there. So that's been an incredible experience and an opportunity I've been super grateful to be a part of. And then finally, my third and final income bucket is just miscellaneous online income. So that looks like the YouTube channel, ad revenue from YouTube. I have a website, softwaresalesguy.com, sell a cold calling course. I also sell my cold calling course on P Club, which is Chris Orlob's website. He basically is dominating the course market for tech sales. So I would definitely check out P Club if you are in tech sales and looking to learn more about all things prospecting, discovery, and being successful in tech sales. It's really cool what they're doing. And that's the extent of my income for the online bucket. So I'm at a place where I'm making some money, and now I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I invest it? What do I do? And I think the point of this video is just being true to yourself. At least that's the advice I'm trying to give to myself. And in times of struggle, when I wake up and I'm like, I don't have no clue what I'm doing, I remind myself I'm just one away. I'm one call away from acquiring a new customer that could change the business. I'm one new relationship away from changing my life for the better. I'm one new piece of information away from changing everything for the better. And I'm gonna keep making videos just talking about what's going on in my day-to-day, not trying to optimize for an algorithm or talk about things that I don't actually want to talk about. So that's the update, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.